In Rotten Roommate News, submitted by Slam Poetry.
Have you guys ever been to one of those?
Yes, I have.
It's so interesting.
It was very hard to go
I've seen videos
through.
of them.
Spoken word?
Yeah.
I liked about 1 out of like 20.
They use the same rhyme scheme.
Yeah.
It's because I'm gonna win this.
It's always some struggle stuff. I want to hear some funny stuff.
Yeah.
Get in it.
Def Jam poetry is fucking dope. A student is being charged after bragging about the sick things she did to sabotage her roommate. Sabotage.
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 Why did she say to? I asked the question and then I realized that was real Bart and not being a good cast member. I don't need to be asking questions like that. Keep going. Cut that out.
It's like somebody took out your batteries, dude. I was like, what's it?
And I think the DJ did the spin table slowing down.
I caught myself the analytical sidekick.
Analytical bar.
That shit don't even matter.
Analytical Bart.
Yeah, tell me the motherfucking story.
All right, so 2 freshman students at the University of Hartford in Connecticut.
Hartford.
They've been having issues being roommates. They were randomly assigned being roommates, right? So Chanel Rowe, aka Jazzy. So
What? They're so unrelated.
That's so interesting. She already sounds like she doesn't go to college.
she probably has like really good jazz hands. So Jazzy posted a 103-minute Facebook Live video describing her roommate nightmare. And so she said that she had felt unwelcome in her own room since she started the semester. She had been experiencing throat pain for weeks. Doctors told her that she had a bacterial infection. Then
I thought she was getting raped that night or something.
That's what I thought too. I thought she got a dick shoved in her face.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought she was going to sleep. It was like, ha, ha, ha.
My mind just went to, oh, she's putting some shit in her water or something.
Oh, I thought she was getting like throat fucked or something at night.
And then she slept through the whole thing.
That's what I
Somehow
thought
she
too.
never woke up from the fucking headbanging.
That's what I thought too, Gio. These guys are crazy.
Nice to know I'm not alone, Joe.
You guys watch
for me, it's
too
like-
much porn.
Bacteria, whatever, that's like sore throat, right? Throat pain is like,
Yeah.
because she didn't say, I have a sore throat. I have throat pain.
wait, but a sore throat is a painful
It is.
throat.
No, it's like when someone goes, oh, I'm sore. It's sore and hurting are, it's different, you know? Throat pain, it hurts. Sore
Oh,
throat
like
is it's sore. There's
Oh, like
levels
there's
to that
injury
shit.
to
Yeah. Throat pain is like you got popped in the fucking mouth with like the end of a cane.
All right. You guys understand English. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all
She
that
chose
it
the
is.
wrong words.
Yeah.
Always.
All right. She got
No,
throat
she
fucked.
did.
Let's
Yeah,
continue.
they didn't. She did.
All right, so another student alerted her, Jazzy, of social media posts that showed her roommate, Brianna, admitting to fucking with her. So
Uh-oh.
this
Oh,
is
which one's
Brianna, this is Jazzy, and
She's in a jumpsuit.
Wait, which one's Jazzy?
this one.
Okay.
This is Brianna, Jazzy.
Okay.
Okay, so
No,
then,
my speculations were correct.
Yeah, that's what the head bob meant. Like he went like this. He went the. I was right.
Yep.
That's why I
Brianna,
laughed.
Chanel,
I like her hair.
99% chance I'll guess that right.
Yeah.
yeah, so then this is the post that Brianna, she posted. The caption says, finally did it, yo girl got rid of her roommate after 1.5 months of spitting in her coconut oil, putting moldy clam dip in her lotions, rubbing used tampons on her backpack,
Damn.
putting her toothbrush in places where the sun don't shine,
Oh,
and
what a
so
fucking
much
bitch.
more. I can finally say goodbye to Jamaican Barbie.
Oh, she was trying to get rid of like.
Damn.
It's racial.
Brianna was trying to get rid of Chanel. And so now...
That's chemical warfare right
Can you
there.
go to jail for that?
Fucked up.
So now Brianna has been arrested and she's charged with 3rd-degree criminal mischief and 2nd-degree breach of peace. And she could also face charges of a hate crime.
Yeah.
That's a hate crime.
Breach of peace? I never heard of that crime.
That's such a dope fucking way to phrase
Oh my
that
God!
shit.
Yes. Every time he farts, breach of peace.
Preach a priest.
Preach a reast.
I'll take that over chemical warfare any day. Because the sentence for chemical warfare is way higher.
that one's better.
Yo, she could have got like hep or something, dude.
Yeah.
You know what people do in jail? They take a poo-poo in a cup, wait for that motherfucker to get all rotten and shit, and then they create spears and they dip that shit like a poisonous arrow, and then they shoot at the guards. Chemical warfare.
Dang.
They try to poison your ass.
That's crazy.
Yep. Hey man, people in prison, dude, they definitely got a lot of time on their hands.
And they're pretty creative.
I didn't know human feces did that. I thought it just kind of got white. The way the dog poop does. That's what I thought.
Like it gets blasted in the sun.
That's what I thought.
Dude, I don't know about that. I don't think I could ever hate a guard enough to sleep next to shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm like.
Human shit is like pungent.
I think it's
And if
because
it's out
you're
of water,
sleeping
too.
shit. I mean, I think it's because you're sleeping next to shit anyways. Because you have that metal toilet, right, with no water.
Oh,
So it's
there's
just-
no water in that toilet?
I don't think it flushes the way ours does.
Man, I just see this is just don't go to prison, man. Like that shit's crazy, dude.
It is crazy.
I've watched enough TV to know.
Is this girl gonna go to prison?
Well, so now she's been kicked out of the school.
Of course.
Stupid idiot.
Yeah, and the case is being transferred to Superior Court, so...
Did she release a statement or anything? Because I'm curious as to what she said after she got
not
arrested.
to my knowledge.
I'm glad she was stupid enough to brag about it.
I know, on social media.
Right?
Self-incrimination.
Have you guys ever been to RA before?
No.
No, but my RA was really hot.
It's like you know when you're at the college dorms.
Oh yeah, and they had the hallway, right? Like they kind of check in on everyone.
Yeah, because I was wondering like how many stories and how many like issues do they hear, and like how many times like it just sounds like it could have been so easy for them to be like, yo, can we kind of like switch? They tried, and they're like, you guys are stuck.
Yeah.
Yo, I hope Jazzy Chanel, what's her name?
Chanel Jazzy the third.
Just go with Jazzy.
Okay. I hope Janelle, I'm sorry, what's her name?
Jazzy, goddammit!
Jazzy!
I hope Jandis, right? I hope she becomes like a fucking doctor or some shit, and then she fucking excels to the highest level of like education, and she can fuck you like that. Cause that's the best type of revenge too.
Well, she's gonna because she still stayed in school and the other girl got kicked out like a fucking loser.
Well, that's what I'm saying, dude. She looked like she got a fucking smart head on her fucking shoulders.
You guys don't know. What if Jazzy was a bad roommate?
That's what I was thinking too.
Oh.
No. Well,
guys are
Jazzy,
being-
Jazzy was saying that she, like, Brianna would just, like, smile and, like, fake it. She had no idea that she was doing all this
Of course,
shit.
because she's a conniving ass, passive ass bitch. Passive aggressive lies. She's a fucking spy. That's what she is. A Russian spy coming out here to fucking conspire against us Americans.
I'm not with you anymore. I was with you.
All right. Maybe Jazzy is like very mean, very like, and I'm not saying this because she black, okay? So I'm gonna just say it out, straight up. She's probably mean or whatever, I don't know. And then fucking, what's her name?
Brianna.
Brianna was like, well, I'm too scared to confront her ass, so let me fucking try to get rid of her like in a different way.
Oh, that's some pussy ass shit.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
very pussy.
It's pussy, but it could happen.
It does happen a lot too, actually.
When I was in Riverside, I had a roommate who did not clean up his shit whatsoever. Like
Literal shit?
Like to the max.
like plates and stuff.
Like plates, chicken bones, whatever. It doesn't fucking matter because he was so used to his parents or his parent, his mom taking care of him. He just would never do it. I'm talking about this motherfucker said it wasn't his shit when his name was on his plate.
Oh my god.
Like it literally said Daryl on it, you know what I mean? And he was like, that's not my stuff. And you know, it's to that point when somebody says that, they're just trying to fucking egg you on, you know? So for me,
They're just asking for an ass beating.
yeah, so I was trying to be really polite in the best way that I could, which is, you know, confronting him. It's like, yo,
A man of God, right?
clean up your shit, you know what I mean? And then he just continually didn't do it. Long story short, I took all of his plates out and I threw it on the middle of the floor and on the fucking dining table so he could see it when he got out. So went to this fucking party, came back, the motherfucker still didn't clean his shit after that. And I got so fucking angry, I literally kicked down his fucking door. And then, you know, like those dorm desks are super fucking cheap, and I fucking put my fist through it. Wow! Just fucking angry. I was like, clean up your fucking shit. And I went into my room and I started complaining to my roommate about it. His name was Tony. And everybody was just so passive aggressive. And they were all upset, but nobody said anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I had a roommate like that too.
Yeah, and the next day, guess what happened? This motherfucker was Mr. Clean. The whole room was vacuumed out. He cleaned up the whole shit. And then he went to the other roommates to tell them, like, yo, I think David overreacted. I was like, I didn't fucking overreact, dude.
And everyone else was probably like, yeah.
David has an
man.
anger problem.
No, they didn't. They nobody was on his side at that point. It's just because they wouldn't confront him. You know what I mean? But it got to, so the reason why I kicked down his door was because I was like, Daryl, clean up your shit, and he didn't fucking open
And
the
I
door.
bet though, you were curious. You know when you get pissed and you're like, oh, there's a door. There's a side of you that's like, I am pissed, but there's also a side of like, can I break it?
Yeah, but you know what pissed
Can I kick through it?
You know what pissed me off though? So he didn't say anything, so I was like, oh, this motherfucker's asleep, but I'm gonna talk to him in the morning. And then I hear a guitar string. There's only one other person in the apartment that has a guitar, and it's fucking Daryl. So he was awake and he completely ignored me, and that's why I kicked the door down, because I was so fucking mad, you know. But that's that type of shit I'm talking about. You could have very bad roommates.
College is an interesting time because I feel like that's the first time most people encounter within close spaces and in long durations of time of like cabin fever.
Yeah.
Other than your own
thrown
parents.
into the situation too.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, and that's when you figure out like, can you handle that kind of pressure of like telling someone to do their shit?
I think it's a really good experience because other than that, you live in your own comfort zone, and then so you're living with family or whatever. But then being thrown an experience where it's a bunch of strangers, you guys have to coexist. I think that's pretty cool. There's like a lot of growth you can get from that.
Yeah, because like even like the way I asked him, because you know I grew up with a brother, you know what I mean, and my mom's very clean, so I'm like used to having a clean place. And it's not like I came up to him mad aggressive, you know what I mean. I was like, hey bro, remember like to clean up your dishes, man, because first of all, there's like 5 people living in the apartment, so that's 5 dishes that come out for breakfast, you know what I mean. So you have to clean your stuff, or the sink's gonna be full.
It's a big ass apartment.
Exactly. It was a dorm apartment though, so each room there was actually there was more than that, because me and Tony were in one room, and then Young and Daryl were in a room, and then there was Christian, and then there was Scott.
Oh, okay. I know
So it was
what
like the
you're talking
dorm
about.
apartment. Yeah. So it was like that type of situation. So if one person doesn't clean their dish, if everybody doesn't clean a dish, it fills up in like an hour.
And it builds momentum because someone sees one plate, they're like, fuck, I'm gonna put my plate in the bam, 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 bam.
Exactly. And I was like super cordial.
There's so many stories like this about people having issues in their dorms, but their RA or whoever don't let them move, and because it's too much fucking work. And
Yeah,
I
that's what happened with
bet there's
these
so
people.
much drama that's constantly going down with like fresh new students that's never lived with other people and all that shit. They probably just forced you to like get along.
It sucks because like I think like if I had a little more empathy back then, I would have understood that number one, he's an only child, and he has a mom that always took care of him. But I couldn't see. I was just so enraged. You know what I mean? So I didn't know how to talk to him.
That was my fucking roommate. That fool smelled like cheese all day, every day, man.
Yeah, same situation, huh? Mama's boy.
Mama's boy. And when I forced that fucker to move out, his mom came and fucking helped him move everything. I was like, you're in your mid-20s, you fuck. Damn.
Enabler, dude.
Enabling ass bitch.
You mid-20s, fuck.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I was kind of jealous of how much he was spoiled.
You're like, I want to be spoiled like that.
Yeah.